Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Buki. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back. So today I am going to be testing out these creamers because I saw them in the store and I figured that they'll be cool to review. These are Holiday Creamers by International Delight. They had 3 flavors that they've launched, which is peppermint mocha, gingerbread cookie dough, and frosted sugar cookies. I am curious because I thought that they would be really fun flavors to try in tea and in coffee. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So tea of choice would be the English tea time. I feel like you can't go wrong. I almost bought Earl Grey, but that would have been a bad idea because that has bergamot and I don't want bergamot in there. So I am a tea drinker, so I feel like this is the cleanest base I can use for a tea to test out this creamer. So I don't drink coffee, so I am cheating here and using instant coffee because it's just so much more palatable to me. I am not a gourmet coffee kind of person. I don't drink espressos either. This is the best of God. So I'll be starting off with peppermint mocha, as you can see right there. It smells very pepperminty, chocolate. So let's see. I'm gonna put a generous amount in here because it's the only way I would know whether or not it's any good. I love a lot of creamer, so, and that looks good. It's like past 7 and I'm drinking this much caffeine. Yay me. Start with the tea. It's really hot, so I will be mixing this with some water because I don't want to burn my lips. I think because I put water in there, it's tasting very diluted. So I'm just gonna do a little bit more. Ooh, there's a lot of peppermint in there. I think the mocha profile is very subtle. It's not as intense. It's actually quite pleasant. I definitely recommend it. Like if you like peppermint, definitely like try this out and see what you think. I think like the flavor is a little bit on, like I said, maybe I put too much water in there, maybe that's why. The peppermint is stronger, the mocha is weaker. So flavor perception, 6 out of 10. You don't get that like chocolatey note as much from the mocha. You get more of the peppermint, so 6 out of 10 for flavor. As far as like the way like you feel it, like it's very like smooth, you know, nothing funky about it. And would I buy this again? I don't think so, just because I'm not a peppermint mocha kind of person. Like if I want peppermint in my milkshake or in my creamer, I just want that peppermint. I don't want anything else with it. So for me, I think this is decent. I don't think it's like, whoa, amazing, you know, but that's just me. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but that's just me. Not bad. In tea, not bad. Like 6 out of 10, you know. Let's see what I think about it in coffee. I might need to add more creamer. Granted, I put more water in here too. Oh, I am not a coffee person. Like, the secret is out. I am not a coffee person. It needs more creamer. A lot more. Like, generous. Oh, so much better. You get more peppermint. You get that like cooling sensation from the peppermint in here. The mocha profile is kind of like lacking. It's somewhat there, but it's not as strong. The peppermint takes over. I feel like peppermint is so intense that if you don't pair with the right combo, or if you don't balance the two together, it's kind of hard to like get the best of both worlds in this case. So for me, I'm struggling to pick up that mocha profile. But overall not bad. So 6 out of 10 also for this one. I just feel like it's decent, but it's not like wow. Next up is gingerbread cookie dough. So I'm gonna start with tea first. So this is the gingerbread cookie dough. Let's see. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like it's kind of there, but not really. You know what? I'm gonna add more creamer. Can never go wrong with too much creamer. I'm gonna add a little bit more, which is way more generous than people would have in their regular hot beverage or cold beverage. I feel like the flavor is not as strong. I'm not really getting gingerbread and I'm not really getting cookie dough. I'm getting sweet, but not, I don't know. It's very subtle for me, you know? It's just really subtle. If they bring this back next year, they really need to work on that flavor. It's very weak, like you can barely tell it's in there. It's kind of in there, but not quite. So I'm really struggling to detect it here. It's like on the finish, you get, I think the gingerbread comes through a little bit on the finish, but initially you don't get anything. I don't know if it's just me, but as far as flavor perception goes for that gingerbread cookie dough, it's just really not there for me. So for that reason, I'll give it a 4. I know that's a bit harsh, but I mean, if you're buying this and you want to get that gingerbread cookie dough and you're not getting it, will you buy it again? I don't think so. So for that reason, I have to move on, unfortunately. So for last but not the least, we have frosted sugar cookie. I'm not sure what this is supposed to taste like. Every wood down in Woodville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch who lived just north of Woodville did not. I'm gonna put a generous amount in here. I'm gonna put some water in here for temperature. Oh, it's not sweet. I put water in there. I think this one is actually much better than the other ones because it actually has more of that like frosting icing in there. Very subtle though. Actually not bad. This actually might be my favorite, the frosted sugar cookie. It has that like buttery sweet frosting, you know, profile that actually does come through better than the other creamers did in the tea and the coffee. It's so milky. I don't know if it's because I put a lot in there. Pretty much ingredient list is similar across the board. I'm gonna bring back the other creamers and then we'll just wrap it up real quick. But I think on a scale of 1 to 10 flavor perception, I think this one comes through better because it's like frosting icing, so you get that like buttery frosting sweet profile, which is really not like a very complicated profile compared to the other ones that were like fusion flavors. Fusion flavors are really tough to do, so for this one I felt like it was much easier to deliver on. Spot on. I really like this one. I enjoyed it. I would totally buy this again. Out of all 3, this would be the one I will definitely go back and pick up because it's really that good. On a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, I give this one an 8 out of 10 because flavor spot on. I really like it. I have nothing bad to say about this one. If you really like sweet, this is the one you should go for. Very good. The flavor comes through as far as like icing. If you like that like icing buttery sweet finish in your coffee, this is definitely the one you should go for. Peppermint mocha has a little of that pepperminty going on. Mocha was a little bit lost in there, but if you like peppermint enough that you're just like, you know what, I'll try it for the heck of it, definitely go for this. Gingerbread cookie dough was a tough one for me because the flavor wasn't really that prominent for me. It was very subtle. It was like on the finish is when you get it, but you don't get a lot of it. It's just kind of like, is it there, is it not? It's just very like on the back end, not so much like the whole way through, if you get what I'm trying to say. So overall, they're not bad creamers, just like flavor is a little bit lacking. Preference, this one. Would definitely recommend trying them out. So if you're just someone that's curious about this holiday creamers, you don't know, you're curious as to what they taste like and you just want to give them a shot, it doesn't hurt. They're not that expensive. I can't remember how much I bought them. I think they were under $5. I'll find the price and I'll put it up here so you can see how much they cost. Trust me, I had to drive all over town to find these creamers because they were not in my local store where I live. So I had to drive all the way across town trying to find the creamers. They were a hard one to hunt down, but I'm glad I did find them and I'm glad I was able to do this video for you guys. So let me know what you think. If you do pick up the creamers, leave your comment down below and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. That's all I have for you today. Please subscribe and I'll be back with more videos. Till next time. Bye.